I know. I said I wasn't gonna do a theory or analyst type video, but here we are. So I was looking at a lot of the photos for this line of episodes, and I'm going to be clicking, so bear with me. Apparently the list for now is episode 1 is truth, episode 2 is lie with a question mark. Not sure what the actual title is going to be, but it's about lie. Episode 3 is the Gang of Secrets. Episode 6 is Furious Foo. Episode 8 is Queen Banana. And episode 9 is Gabriel Agrest. Whew, this makes me wonder, all these are really in order? I don't know for sure, but I hope so. And episode 4 and 5 are the only ones that have not been named, and no idea on episode 7 either. Okay, so let's analyze truth. Truth looks like it's gonna be about basically with everything that's been thrown at us. Luca's eyes are closed. So this gives me a flashback to, I guess, Dark Owl. The episode Dark Owl. And do you remember when Marinette, as Ladybug, told him to close his eyes? I'm saying as Ladybug because even though she was getting ready to do Chi's form, they were still in Ladybug and Cat Noir mode. When I say mode, it doesn't mean that they are different people. It just means that they are different modes. Everybody has colorful sides to their personality. So this would just be mode. This would be her take charge. I'm going to have to do this mode. And by the looks of it, in truth, it looks like she's going to be breaking down. Like, she's done with it all. That's why we're going to be late to episode 3, is the Gang of Secrets. She's done with it all. She's sick of it. She's like, you know what? I was thrown into this position. Now I can't even have a boyfriend. I can't have someone I love because I can't trust them enough that, you know, if Hawkmoth was to get hold of their minds and they knew the secret, this is just proof that if Luca was to know the secret of Marinette Duponchain being Ladybug, this could be bad news. And let me explain. It is very dangerous for her to even tell anyone about this situation because Hawkmoth can manipulate the mind. Apparently he can read thoughts now. By the looks of it. And he'll hold on to those thoughts and be like, oh, okay. So the reason I am saying this is because if you remember correctly in Ladybug, the episode Ladybug, Mahira was the one who actually was able to harness the powers, and not just the powers of Ladybug, mind you, the mentality, the emotions, physical and spiritual form of Ladybug. Now, imagine he was able to manipulate Luca into telling him, like, just the emotions part now, who is Ladybug. I'm not sure exactly where this is going, but the eye reminds me of the story of Link and Zelda, where they have no choice but to tell the truth. And the character comes up to the eye of, what's it called? Averia? Oh, I don't know what that name term is. You guys who play these games probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure how that goes. I'm not sure I say that word. But anyway, the point is, the eye makes you or manipulates your mind to tell your secrets. And I think that's where this idea comes from. I don't know if Luca is a player of this game or something. I'm going to say not a rip-off version, but like a generic version of this, because you have medicines that are generic and then you got the original. So maybe this is a generic version of the eye. Maybe he's playing a video game and thought, hey, I'm going to do this because I thought it was cool. And I have to admit, the outfit is pretty banged up. It is nice. It is something I would rather had Cat Noir had wore when he was, Adrian was going to wear if he was going to be aspect. Because that would have been cooler to me. I don't know. This movie. The eyes kind of threw it off. It's kind of scary. Look like a real snake. And I like snakes. But, yeah. So, for Truth, she's given him a gift. Looks like the movie theater. I'm trying to put everything together here. From what looking at all the trailers and so forth. And there's so many of them. And some of them are getting blocked by the creators. Or, not the creators, but like the companies. They're planning on blocking some of them. So I won't be able to show all of them. But I'm just going to give you a rundown of it. They're in the theater, and I don't know if that's Fang on Jagged, but it makes sense if she's hanging out with him because they're pretty much the promotion of his. If they find out that it is his father's promotion of his movie, just like when she went to go to Adrian's movie to associate herself with the fact that this was important to also Luca to see his father in action in a movie that looks like a mixture between Crocodile Dundee, a movie that was back in the 80s, I think, and then there's also Tomb Raider. I don't know, I just see that mixture there, which is kind of cool. And the alligator or the crocodile on his back, I think that might be... Because I remember him saying something in one of the episodes. What was it? Oh yeah, it was Desperado. The same one where... this is why it's important to watch most of the episodes if you want to know what's going on in the future sense of the videos. Of those of you who have not seen season 1, 2, and 3, I'm sorry, I apologize. These are spoilers for you. But he said something about
I'm about to throw myself off this building.
You could kill yourself.
That's the whole idea.
Oh, all right. I'll just wait until finished.
I didn't like you drinking Fang's milk. That kind of is interesting because that would mean that she was pregnant. Does that make any sense? I don't know who the alligator or crocodile would be, but it would make sense if the crocodile was pregnant. And it is a fact that crocodiles and alligators hold their babies in their mouths. So it's very, and though we didn't see it, there might be a scene where she holds the babies in her mouth, and I don't know, I don't think they produce milk, but maybe he gives her milk to nurse her young better. This is an interesting show. I mean, I don't even know the dynamics of a crocodile or alligator in this storyline or this miraculous world, but this is Thomas's and Zag's world, so I mean, I'm just going with the flow here. So, knowing that, because we know they have eggs, I don't think they're nurturing them for milk, but yeah, they don't. Crocodiles. But they do have like I guess the secretions inside the eggs where they do when they develop and stuff. So maybe the milk was helping out or something. And when she was drinking the milk of the alligator or crocodile, I think he was upset because he's like, that milk was for Fang to nurse her babies while she's pregnant, you know. She hasn't got the eggs out yet, but when she does, I want her at least be, you know, her babies be healthy. He's like a pet parent, okay? That's his pet. That's his child. So he's going to take care of his child. And there's an unhealthy relationship between him and the crocodile or whatever. But I honestly think that he just thinks that is his child. It's one of the children that he couldn't raise, you know, because, you know, with Luca and maybe he knows or maybe he doesn't know that Luca and Luca could be possibly his children or his offspring. But, you know, some people will take an animal or a pet and not replace their children. It could be a mechanism to where he wants to not feel alone. No, he doesn't have his wife or girlfriend or whatever she was to him, or love of his life at that time, and he doesn't have his children, so this could be a way for him to stop from being lonely. Some people have stuffed animals, some people have dolls, some people have, like Adrian has dolls. So I mean, any way you can deal with the loneliness, it's actually healthy if it doesn't get obsessive. That's what I see for this. What's up with that? Now you know. It's like it looks like that type of movie, and also it could be a montage, not only to those two movies, but to My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Because you remember there was a pony that was kind of like Indiana Jones mixed with Tomb Raider. And that could be what that was about. So we got that one. And by the end, I think the Truth Eye, or whatever this thing, what is that eye thing called? I'm going to find out. I don't know what the eye thing is called, but it's important. When it flashes you, it pretty much gets you to tell the truth. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to go about with this, but it sounds pretty cool. I don't know why he's standing up on the stage unless he's wanting to tell everyone, hey, you know, you guys know something maybe that you're not telling me. You know, maybe Aya's the gang leader, like we see mainly Aya up there, like, what's going on, dude, you know? Maybe he wants Aya to say, look, what's going on with Marinette? There's things she's not telling me, and I need to know what's going on with her so I can help her. Now, I'm not a Lucarnet fan, per se. I'm just saying, I'm looking at different characters' sides in their developments. Luca is trying to, I mean, I guess she came to him to tell him that she's having troubles, but she can't tell him what it is. The girls are sworn to secrecy, guys. It's called it's a girl thing, just like guys have their secrets that they tell each other. So if anyone knows about Adrian at all, I think it's the guys. And maybe a little bit of Aya. Maybe. Because I remember Kat saying something like, if you need any, Aya said, if you need any superhero tips, just come to me. That's what she said as, that's exactly what she said as Rena Ridge. So, and there was a wink with that. So I don't know if she still thinks that could possibly be Kat. And Adrian might be getting some kind of information from Aya on how to approach Marinette and Lady. We don't know. So will he discover her secret? I'm not even sure. But it looks to me like she's giving... Okay, The first scene, he's got the necklace on, and his eyes are open, and they hug and they embrace. In the second scene, or the next one they have, I don't know, it's just weird. Because it got all scrambled up. It's like looking at a scramble board. A scrambler. I don't know if you heard of scramble or not, but yeah, it's kind of like that. So we're gonna just put like words together, but you're putting scenes together. So it's a game, and I kind of enjoy this, to be honest. Some people find it frustrating, but it's like a game to me, so I'm cool with it. He is not wearing the necklace anymore. I find that as almost like a breakup scene. Now, I don't know if it switched back and forth, like that's what happens first, that he doesn't wear it yet. And she was going to tell him that she was Ladybug, but then the thought of, well, if he gets akumatized, he's going to tell everything. That's why it's not easy for her to tell anyone. So this is the one for truth. I'll get back to the other episode, what I think of those as well. I don't want to make this really long, because I don't think it was long enough. So, bye for now. And episode 2 for Lie, my analysis and theories are on that one next. Okay, you guys have a miraculous day. Bye.